እሺ አይቅረጽኝ። ይሄ ህዝብ እኮ ካወቀ ተስማምቶ ሊሰራ ነው። አቤት 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 አቤት
ሰይጣን አጋንንት
ምን every bad spirit has በቃ ሁሉም መጥፎ መንፈስ በሙሉ በሰውነት ውስጥ አለ።
ስንት ናችሁ?
በመቶ ሚሊዮኖች የምንቆጠር ነው።
ለምን ገባችሁበት?
እሱ እኮ ያለውን ፓወር አንተ አታውቅም። ለነገሩ ታውቃለህ። እሺ አትይኝ።
ትሄዳላችሁ አትሄዱ?
እንሄዳለን።
ስንት ጊዜ ነው ከገባችሁ?
እንደ ከልጅነቱ አያቱ ደግሞ አለች ያቺ ውሻ፣ እሷን ሊያድናት ነው። እሷን
ምን ፊልም ሰርቷል አሁን እሱ?
ኧረ በለው more than 27 films የሀገሪቱን ትልቅ ሰዎች ጋር አብሮ ይሰራል።
በዚች ምድር ላይ ነቃ ካልክ በመንፈሳዊም በስጋዊም በኩል ቶሎ የምትቀጭበት ምን አካሄድ ዲያብሎስ።
So what's the best approach to removing entities from your life overall? What can you do on a day-to-day basis, on a minute-to-minute basis, to remove them and make sure that they never come back? Let's talk about that in this video. So let's talk about 3 possible ways to remove negative entities from your life. I want you to think about each one and tell yourself, because we're not interacting, which one is the best one. So let's start with number 1, which would be take an Epsom salt bath, do some ceremonies that are very specifically guided to remove negative entities. 2, go see a priest and have them perform an exorcism for the entity. Or 3, step into your own power. So I'm sure that you're thinking, okay, this is a loaded question. It sounds like I think I know what the answer is. But really, I want you to think about the other 2 as well, the 2 that you don't think are the answer. And why wouldn't they work? But at the same time, if you think about it, all 3 of these answers, they do work. How is it that all 3 of these work? It's because of you. If you believe that one of these 3 answers will work, then it will. If you believe that one of these 3 approaches won't work, then they won't. So that's really truly what's going on. So now if we think of the salt bath and ceremony, that could work. You could do a salt bath. How often would you do it? Every day, every week, whenever you felt like there was an entity on you? Yeah. Or the ceremony, whatever that might be. Yeah, you would wait until you had that experience, or maybe you would do it periodically. The priest. Okay, so if you have to go to a priest every time that you have a negative entity, that would work. It would start to get bothersome possibly, or tiresome, or, expensive. So, maybe that's not the best one. The first one's not bad because you actually have access to that in your own home, most likely. You can buy some salt and you can take the salt bath, or you can do the ceremony anytime you want to. And so the third one is stepping into your own power. This is the best one, in my opinion, just because of this. You can do it every second of every moment of every day, and you will never have another negative entity problem again. Because you can always have stepped into your power. You can always be this powerful being at any moment. So how do you do that? It's not something that I can tell you in one quick video. It can be a long process. Some of you can get it right away and you just know, oh, right, I can step into my own power. But here's one way. You can test yourself and test your tolerances. Because as you step into your own power, if you are not affected in any way by anything that the entities do to you, then you are very powerful. And it's almost like if you are ever teased in middle school or high school, if your peers realized that they couldn't really affect you because you were just like, yeah, tease me all you want, I got this, then they would kind of give up, right? They'd be like, well, this is no fun. We're not getting anything from this person. So they'd go on to somebody else that they can get a reaction from. The entities kind of work in the same way. So if you don't really care about what the entities do to you, if you're just like, yeah, I can handle this, no biggie, I'm good, then that's a way to step into your power. There's more to it than this, because of course you want to raise your vibration. You want to raise your mindset vibration. There's all kinds of techniques that I love to use and to teach people in my online program. And these are some of the things too that I'm teaching in my Facebook group that I just started up at the time of this recording. So definitely look for a link for that Facebook group in the description below so you can join us and start to use some of these techniques to handle negative entities on your own. Okay, so as usual, I want to go ahead and give you a negative entity attachment removal activation. How this activation is going to work is that it will at least temporarily remove the entity from you. What I've discovered over time is that, yes, it can remove it temporarily, but then you can end up bringing it back to you because you're connected to the spirit world and you're a powerful being. So this is normal for you, actually. Your free will is extremely powerful. So when you think that you might get one back, when you're worried, when you have fear, when you have frustration, when you have worry, when you have anxiety, disappointment, any of the lower vibrational emotions, then you make yourself more susceptible for them to return. Now, of course, you can visit those lower vibrational emotions, that's totally fine, but you don't want to get mired in them. This will lower your vibration and make you more susceptible. So there's plenty of techniques to keep your vibration raised mentally and to keep your vibration raised energetically. And so what we're going to do right here is remove that entity that you might have. And then we're going to go ahead and raise your vibration also. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice big deep breath. And relax as you exhale. Feel yourself sinking into your chair. So we're just going to first remove any negative entities that you might have. Nice and quick and easy. The way my activations work is I say breath in. You'll take a nice big deep breath. You'll hold it at the top and you'll wait for me to make a sound. And usually it is the word awaken. And then you can exhale. So removing any negative entities you have right now. Breath in. Awake. Good. Okay. And so now I want to just give you a general raise your vibration activation. This is still quick, just like all my other activations on YouTube. But to really do this right, we spend a lot more time. And we can spend 20 to 30 minutes raising your vibration. And there is a couple of other videos on here, and I'll point those out to you after this activation is complete. But for right now, we're just going to give you a quick raise your vibration boost. Breath in. Oh! Good. Okay. So when you're ready to be free and clear and to have your vibration nice and high, then you can open your eyes. All right. Thank you so much for participating in that activation. And so if you're interested in a 20 to 30 minute soul essence activation that will really raise your vibration high and it will actually work on all the chakras in your system, then you can go ahead and click this link right here. So thanks again so much for watching this. One of the other things that I highly recommend is that you download a free activation off my website that will provide a little bit more protection against negative entities returning. This is activating your halo chakra or your soul star chakra. So I'll leave a link in the description below for that as well. So thank you once again for tuning in to one of my videos. It really means a lot to me. And if you could do the YouTube things like liking and commenting and subscribing, that helps me broaden my audience and really works to help a lot of people with negative entity attachments. And the more and more I dive into this world, and I've been doing my negative entity attachment removal program for over a year now, the more I see that there's an awful lot of people that are struggling with this. And I think that what's happening is that when you first start to wake up when you are on your path, when you're on the correct path and you're very powerful, but your vibration is lower because of childhood traumas or negative abuse situations or things like that, then what are you going to pull in? You're not necessarily going to pull in the Pleiadians or the Arcturians or the angels. You're going to end up pulling in lower vibrational beings like negative entities. So I'm here to help that transition experience going from a 3D human to a 5D human. So it pleases me greatly to be a concierge to help you on that path and on that journey. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, I love you unconditionally.